Bitch, being it's like that. Welcome back. We finna get into this whole situation with Big Bang and 6ix9ine. My only issue, because I seen like some clips from the whole interview or whatever. My only issue with Big Bang was the simple fact that he didn't really get no real answers to nothing. He didn't really like stand on no type of business with this man. Like you could just tell like the situation really just got him railroaded. You could tell also that 6ix9ine was prepared for what was going on, but you can't really. I don't know, bro. Personally, I don't feel you could play both sides. If I believe one thing, I believe in that one thing. Maybe I could make a case for somebody and say, oh no, they not this because of that, or they didn't do this because of that. They had their reasons. Maybe I can do something like that, but I can't draw a line on every single person just because, like, I know the nigga.
I'm gonna put it so y'all can see it. Remember what Banks said? The non-trade gangsters blood with an investigation for approximately 5 years before the federal racketeering indictment in November 2018 that included rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine. Prior activity, prosecutors stated the gang had been wreaking havoc in Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Bronx since at least 2013.
Bro, what you doing all that shit for the?
Yo, Bang,
this was something I had a problem with. I ain't gonna lie. When he was doing all this shit with Bang, I don't see people talk to Bang like this, and I don't really like the disrespect like that come with. That was my biggest issue with watching this. I did not like the fact that how he was talking to him. He was talking to him. To me, he was talking to him kind of crazy. But I know and understand, like, Bank on the platform now, he getting money in a different way now. But I don't know. I don't like the way he was talking to him. It was kind of like he was punking him, or like he was kind of pressing that nigga. I ain't like that.
You just said I'll get.
Yo, so this Big Bang and Tekashi 6ix9ine situation just went completely left because what started as a viral interview has now turned into one of the most controversial hip-hop conversations online right now. Tekashi actually started pressing Big Bang over Young Thug, street politics, 21 Savage.
Hold on. Now, let's just see what a U visa is. U.S. immigration benefit for non-citizen victims. Keyword, victims.
See, man, what, bro,
but let me finish. Hold on,
calm down, bro.
Hold on, I know, hold on. Immigration for a non-citizen victim of a certain crimes who have suffered substantial mental or physical abuse and are helpful to law enforcement in investigation or prosecution of that criminal activity. This is a fact, though.
But what they got to do with anything, though? I'm saying, what are you saying? What's the point, though? What's the point you should make it? You saying he was a victim?
I mean, he's
a lot of people be victims, though. If you get
too much,
bro. What I'm saying, that shit said UV benefits from non-citizen victims who have suffered from certain crimes.
Okay,
basically,
now,
right?
but don't finish there. This is the key word right here. Read that slowly for me. Now read it out loud. Let people
physical abuse or
physical abuse, mental or physical abuse, and are helpful to law enforcement in the investigation of what you gonna ignore that?
Snitching.
Man, look, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Atlanta school system, bro, but hey, look, y'all need to get that shit together and snappy.
Allegations, and even T.I. And at one point, Big Bang literally muted 6ix9ine for almost 2 whole minutes while he was ranting.
Years ago, it's big tip. This T.I.
Now, from the beginning, people already knew this interview was gonna have backlash.
The automatic note, that's a play. Let me see that. What Bank doing? No one to do. Sure. Like, ain't like this on a suck. What the hell Bank play here? Like, I'm gonna keep it a brick, bro. And I don't want to really say this, but I gotta say it. Like, Daniel cool 6ix9ine a rat. Oh,
the character he plays.
Copy. Soundbite that and put it out. I don't give a. It is like.
So you Danny, you just on 6ix9ine.
I can't say I don't know. I don't know neither one of them. I'm just saying the guy that I met when I got there.
I'm finna say this because he backtracking with this, and I really hate that he said that shit, because this just made me lose a lot of respect for him for saying this. For one, nigga, ain't no damn secret identity to this nigga, man. He ain't no fucking Clark Kent and Superman, nigga. It's one person, one voice, one choice, one motion. Fuck is you talking about? When he got on that stand, he told with his face, with his lips, with his voice, he went and pointed motherfuckers out, and he basically said what they did, how they kidnapped him, and all that other bullshit. How you gonna say this side of him ain't a rat, but this part is? He's a rat all around, nigga. This ain't the best of both worlds, nigga. This ain't Face Off, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? That's the goofiest shit I done heard today.
Difference between the two is what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
And when the camera's cut on, he turns into somebody else.
Yeah.
No,
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
him. That's probably him too. But because of how you feel about he talking about.
Copy.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm really trying to tap into some therapist / journalist.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to ask
From a
questions.
perspective.
I'm trying to ask this questions. He can't answer the question because he's stuck where he's stuck at.
Because anytime somebody platforms Tekashi, the internet instantly splits into two sides. One side says, he's entertaining, let him talk. And the other side says, nah, he's cooperated with the feds, stop giving him attention.
6ix9ine is a master classman. It's hard to tango with him if you ain't got facts. He's been preparing for this. He's been waiting for this moment to come talk to us and tell the black people, and ain't nobody done it. He's been doing it through streaming. He's been doing it through Vlad, but he finally got a big black face like a Charlemagne or a Banks to sit down with and get his lick back. And boy, when I tell you, did he get his lick back? Ooh, not only did he shame the culture, he kind of somewhat embarrassed my boy Banks, man. Ran circles around my guy. Cause my guy came with honor, integrity, codes, morals, and principles on an entertainment stage and looked it bad.
Can you not play that little boy in the club? Cause we do not listen to rest.
Lil Durk is literally gonna.
Tekashi started questioning why certain rappers get protected by the culture.
I've learned that everybody who talks shit about me has an opinion till they're in your situation. Lil Durk is now in a situation. Remember the song? What was that? Please do not play that little boy in the club.
Because we do not listen to rats. Wait, who's he talking about?
What's the name of that song?
Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry. Laugh now, cry later.
So who's laughing now? Who's laughing now and crying later?
What are they talking about?
Oh.
What's your opinion on the Durk case?
I think Dirk gonna take it on 10.
Now, meanwhile, other people started bringing up Lil Durk's ongoing legal situation too, especially after Tekashi made comments basically saying the tables turn, laugh now, cry later. And social media took that personally too, because people felt like Tekashi was mocking situations involving serious legal problems and federal cases.
This is what I meant when he went to jail. He on some hamdulillah, inshallah,
Dude.
Don't ask again, nigga.
Now, at this point, the interview became way bigger than Big Bang.
Seven rat or not, bro. I ain't here to be who a rat. I don't give a.
Now it's about Atlanta politics, industry hypocrisy, street credibility, and whether people truly believe in second chances. And honestly, one thing you can't deny, Tekashi still knows how to dominate headlines. People say they hate him, but they still repost every clip. But at the same time, there's always consequences attached to.
I'm gonna stop right here. Y'all can look into the rest of this. This the one time I ever agree with Charleston White. You can't go on the entertainment stage with like street nigga morals, because it's about who got the best story, not who is the most evident, who's the most explanatory, not about who got the most popularity, who got the most street credibility. It's about who's the most entertaining. And he showed he was more entertaining that day. But my thing is, he not wrong about what he's saying about Durk laughing and crying later. That's a deep way to put that. Like, but I wouldn't be saying shit like that in your shoes and position, especially when you was the same person who was running around talking shit about people, and eventually you lost security guards, all type of shit like that. Your money ain't the same way it was, so you really can't even go outside no more. I will be cautious about what I say, because I could catch karma anytime about the things I've said and done to people in this world. That's my main thing I want to point out about that nigga. The other shit that I want to get into also is the simple fact that he's not even a good rapper. He's not even good at nothing that he like. That's why he can't even sustain his career as an artist. He just good at like keeping himself in the headlines. He's good at talking. He's good at being loud. And people give him a platform and don't understand they're giving him a platform to keep himself relevant. And that's why people get irritated with motherfuckers giving this nigga interviews and shit. I get irritated with it because much shit as y'all talk about this nigga, y'all know y'all gonna still have this nigga on y'all platform because you know it's gonna boost and do ratings on your platform. It's gonna do numbers. But I know niggas like Bank thinking they gonna outsmart a nigga. And they really can't, because it's like what niggas do in the dark is what shows up in the light. Like Charleston White said, he was waiting to catch one of them niggas slipping and he caught him one. A big dummy. One big dummy. Charlemagne and them ain't even really get this nigga the same amount of platform. Like Charlemagne would have probably did a better job impressing him. But Big Bank ain't really, he don't really seem like that to me. He seemed more like a street person. He just so happened to get into the podcasting realm. And this is why I say people be giving people popularity and fame with this shit, but they be giving it to the wrong people because they giving it to people that don't really know how to be a journalist. You don't know nothing about journalism. So you saying you going almost some therapeutics, they're journalist. You ain't a therapist nor a journalist, nigga. You a nigga with a microphone. Just be a nigga with a microphone. I'm a nigga with a microphone. And it's cool to be a nigga with a microphone. But you have to accept when you a nigga with a microphone. And you have to know when you get the microphone, you're going to have to prepare yourself for the shit that's going to come, because situations like this can happen to you to where you can get embarrassed and then motherfuckers start questioning your authenticity and characteristics and shit like that. Atlanta already looking shaky as fuck right now, but this just made it look worse. And the fact that he got bitched by him just showed even more like irritation for me. Because here's you, this big gangster from Atlanta, this nigga yelling at you, all type of shit. Then another thing is, you not even properly defending your case for real. You just kind of like on some female shit, like you just skipping through what he's saying. He wasn't really, to me, approaching what he was actually saying or even speaking on the shit 6ix9ine was really talking about. He was on some like, let's not talk about that type shit. He was on that type of tick. But for me, no, I would have approached it because I would have been trying to do all my research on everything prior to meeting up with this nigga. I'm gonna know everything about his case. I'm gonna know everything that I need to know to make my case against this nigga. I'm gonna make sure it's sticking hit hard because I know this shit could do numbers. But that's what I'm preparing myself for. If you're just out there thinking about the numbers and you're not thinking about actually being on the debate side of the aspect of the situation and the conversation, you're going to fuck yourself every time. Whether it be him, Charleston White, or whoever, if they tactical like that. Because it took this nigga years to get himself to this point. And if you've been watching him, he's really been preparing for this stage. He been like you said, he been doing it with streaming, all this other shit, Twitch and all that shit, like all type of little goofy shit. Going back and forth with different rappers, going back and forth with Wack 100, acting like he protected still. Like, I really wish they didn't give this nigga such a voice, but it's like they refuse to let the nigga die because they know it's gonna get them some money. But it's like, nigga, what is it really worth at the end of the day? Like, the money ain't worth what the fuck you going through. He paid him to do the interview. You knew that was gonna be bad when he paid you to do the interview. You thought you was gonna get a bag and do the damn numbers. Nah, nigga. He was playing games. You really need to wisen the fuck up out here in these streets, because if you're going to be on this internet shit, you got to understand you got an image at all times to uphold and all that goof ass shit. So people going to come try you and all that, especially when you got clout and you doing numbers and you out here having your platform going crazy and all that, and you getting paid to go on Vlad and all that shit. These things matter to people. So when they see that, you a trophy to these niggas. And you just got put in somebody's trophy case. But I'm out. Y'all let me know what the fuck y'all think. I'm out.
And these hoes be perfect. OG told me, boy, watch your